Hello, welcome back to my channel. So again, I have to say this in the beginning of every video I'm filming today, but my neighbors are currently blasting music. I'm really sorry if you can hear it. It's annoying the shit out of me, but I don't even know where exactly it's coming from, so I can't even go be like a grandma and tell them to shut the fuck up in the middle of a Sunday afternoon. But yeah, I'm sorry, we're just gonna have to deal with it. So in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a dedicated book review, which I do with every single 2018 release I read. But today we're gonna be doing a review for Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. So if that name sounds familiar, you probably know her from being the author of the Remnant Chronicles. The first book is called The Kiss of Deception, and I read these books years ago and I absolutely love them. I don't think I liked the second one as much, but I really enjoyed the first and the third one, if I remember correctly. So this book is actually set in the same universe as the Remnant Chronicles, but it follows different characters. It's set, I would say, like pretty close to the end of the third book. Like there's at least not like a gap of like decades, I think maybe like a few years, right? And we follow two main characters. One is a girl called Kazi. She is from Venda, and she was like a really poor orphan, but then went up the ranks somehow into becoming like a Ratan, which is like a queen's guard or like a special military force in the Vendan army, something like that. So she's a Ratan, and she is being sent by the queen with her group of Ratan friends to go investigate some treaty violations. There is the Ballinger clan kind of thing. They own a very undefined area. They don't have like set borders, and they don't have any sort of agreements with the other kingdoms. They just kind of do their own thing, and they have a different idea of where their borders lie than the other kingdoms do. They have been accused of treaty violations, and so she has to go up there and investigate. And also they suspect that the Ballinger family is hiding a traitor to the kingdoms. So basically she's supposed to take him back to Venda so that he can be brought to justice. So that's Kazi's mission. And then we also follow Jace, who is a son of the Ballinger family. They have like this huge clan. They kind of have like mafia tendencies because they're all about like the family. Your family members go above everything else. And his father has just passed away, so he's now the new leader basically of his family. And then they both obviously meet in this like Ballinger city, and the story goes from there. So I don't want to say more than that, but that is it. As you might imagine, an unlikely romance develops eventually, and there's lots of betrayal and backstabbing and like fighting and fun things. So as you might know, if you watch my channel a lot, I'm usually very critical of YA fantasies in particular. I don't really read other YA genres, like subgenres. I just read fantasies, and a lot of them are super formulaic, like the same carbon copied story over and over and over again. The characters are bland and boring, and they're all the same again, and it's just annoying. Like at a certain point, you've read enough to be like, nope, I don't need that anymore. And while I wouldn't say that this book is like revolutionizing the YA fantasy genre, I think that it's still one of the better ones, and I think it still holds its own a little bit better. Going into it, I was really skeptical. I was like literally 20 pages or so in, and I was like, can I send this back? Like, I was checking on Amazon the returns policy because I was like, I don't even know, like why did I buy this? This is just another one of those books, and it's just gonna annoy the shit out of me, and then I'm just gonna be disappointed. So why did I spend money on this? But then somehow it grew on me, even though it did actually do a lot of the things that really bother me typically. Like when I see them, like for example, the ragtag group of friends, they're all like really quirky personalities, and they literally only exist to make the main character's personality shine because they need someone to like play off of, right? I just prefer fewer characters. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Kazi and Chase sort of, they don't have like insta-love thing happening. Like that's at least something that I was like, okay, but it's, you know, there's no really slow burning romances in YA fantasies. And I did enjoy that there wasn't like any sort of contrived miscommunication or you know, people deluding themselves into we're gonna be together forever, even though their situation is clearly not conducive to that at all. We're on opposing sides, we have opposing interests, and like this is just for now and then we'll see what happens kind of thing. So to me that was at least the spark of reason in a dark sea of other YA fantasies. This book has a super cute romance, I think, and I liked it. I'm not being very articulate in like my reasons for why I think these things. I just had a lot of fun reading the book, and it's just one of these books like that I've been kind of looking for a long time, where I can just turn off my mind and just enjoy a YA fantasy that's just cute and like romantic and sweet, and I don't have to like think a whole lot. Like, it's not bad enough to bother me, but it's not good enough to be like, this is my new favorite book. It's just like in the middle. And that's why I guess I gave it 3.5 stars. So there's a lot of things that like theoretically, like objectively bother me about this book. Like, for example, as I said earlier, these like large cast of characters that's completely unnecessary, and the amount of pandering to fans of the Remnant Chronicles, like I don't even know. And then the ending is a little too neat for me. And then also the pairing up, oh my god, I remember that from the Remnant Chronicles. That was like the worst part for me. It's like how literally everyone needed to have a partner at the end of the last book, and I was like, this is not necessary, and it's also not realistic. Like, you expect me to like believe that there's like an even number of people and they're all fine, they're perfect, like they're true love among each other. Like, that is not, I don't know, I don't like that. Stop doing that, please. And I think that this book is heading towards that same direction. It's already bothering me, but there we go. And the ending was, as I said, a little bit too neat. And then, you know, because you can't have that, a neat ending in the first book, there was like literally one page at the end that was like the cliffhanger. And I was like, well, this is a little desperate, like trying to somehow contrive a cliffhanger from this somewhat resolved situation. Like, really? I mean, there's definitely loose threads, I'm not saying that, but just like this last cliffhanger was a little bit too, well, unnecessary, I guess. Will I be reading the sequels? Yes, for sure. I'm definitely gonna continue the series. I really enjoyed the book. I thought it was super fun. If you're someone like me and you get like really bothered by a lot of things in YA fantasies, I mean, I guess you could give it a shot. If you're not critical of YA fantasies, I definitely recommend you read it because it is not a bad book. And that's kind of all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this review. I know it was a little all over the place. I really am sorry. I have to just reiterate, I literally cannot think when there's loud music blasting like that, and it made my brain like hurt. So I'm sorry about that. Hope you still enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of Dance of Thieves, and if you're going to be continuing the series if you've already read it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for new videos every Tuesday and Friday. And also click the bell icon so you don't miss my uploads. I will see you very soon. Have a lovely week. Bye!